Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me on our regular Sunday. And for you new folks checking out the channel for the first time, I really do appreciate it. Today we have the brand new CountyComm TDW-SOPMOD2 Chronograph watch. And that SOPMOD2 stands for Special Operations Peculiar Modification 2. This is the second watch that CountyComm has done like this in about 20 years. They did one of these literally about 20 some years ago. This is the second digital watch that they have done for a government contract. Don't know what government contract it is, but I think they're pretty neat for a couple reasons. One, they're very, very cheap, even though they're really ruggedly built. So I think you're getting an excellent value on these things. And I just think they're cool. They come in multiple different colorways. You get a NATO strap with titanium hardware. I just think it's really interesting. Let's check it out. Alright guys, we'll get into this, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. As y'all know, I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. So here is the packaging for this thing. It's kind of cool. There are 5 of these in total. This is the orange one, the international orange. There you go. So there's the packaging. And as usual, I'll tell you all the 7 specs you need to know, and then we'll talk more in depth about these watches. So you get some extra spring bars right there, and you get a manual. Guys, you will not need this manual. I assure you of that. This watch is incredibly easy to operate. I like these little capsules, man. Yeah, these little capsules are kind of cool for storing other stuff, man. I don't know what I'd store in there, but they have these little ridges and they kind of lock in place as you push it down. Pretty cool. All right, so here's the watch. In fact, let me get the other stuff out of the way here. I'll tell you all the 7 specs you need to know. And again, check down there in the description field for all the rest of the stuff. So you're looking at a 52 millimeter resin case. It is a big watch for sure. It is 15 millimeters thick. Lug to lug is 56 millimeters. It comes on a 20 millimeter nylon and titanium NATO strap. It's got titanium hardware up here. Let me show you real quick. There you go. It's got a titanium buckle. Water resistance is 50 meters, which is 165 feet. Have no idea what movement is in here. No clue whatsoever. It does have a stated 3-year battery life, and I'm guessing this is probably an acrylic crystal. It might be a mineral crystal, but I'm guessing it's probably a acrylic crystal. So I think it's a really interesting watch. They did one of these, again, about 20 some years ago, and basically it was just a G square that they modified the lugs to use a NATO style strap. In fact, let me show you these pics real quick. So here's a pic from about 20 some years ago for, I guess, CountyComm's archives or maybe an advertisement in some local magazine. It says Mill Shock Wrist Chronograph Computer. And basically, as you can see, it is just a Casio G-Shock that they have modified. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, it says CountyComm Government Products Group. And right below the picture says, looks like authorized or something, exclusively for military tactical operations. That is one of the pics. Here is the second pic. If I can find it here real quick. Here's another picture of the watch kind of up close. You can see the strap. And basically they just modified the lugs to be able to take a NATO strap. The rest of the watch is pretty much identical. But these are going for kind of big bucks, man. I was really impressed. These are kind of expensive. Now this watch right here doesn't have nearly the functions even of the old one. It is incredibly, incredibly simple. I like it. I love the simplicity. I like the big watch face. It's very legible. It's got a fantastic EL backlight, electroluminescent backlight. It fits really well, which I like. Decent water resistance at about 50 meters, again, which is 165 feet. Again, you do get the multiple colorways. You get blue, your choice of blue, gray, black, or like a military green. And the price is fantastic, $24.95. I mean, the strap alone, guys, with the titanium buckle, the strap alone is probably worth about 20 bucks, something like that. So let me just go through the basic modes. I mean, guys, it's really, really simple. So here's your mode button down here. So there's your stopwatch. You can have a split time. There's your alarm. You can also have an hourly chime and then an alarm. And then this right here is your settings mode. You don't, like with normal Casio watches, you will go up here to what is, I guess about 10 o'clock, press and hold. This is just another mode. Your settings mode is just another regular mode. So you can see everything is start blinking, and then you go back to regular timekeeping. There you go. You also have 12 or 24-hour times if you want. So let me go up here and let's go back into the time mode. And let me show you that real quick. The rest of the stuff is pretty self-explanatory. So let's go up here. So if I wanted to go into the hour, so see it says PM right there? Basically, you just press and hold this button, and it cycles through the AM 6 o'clock, the PM 6 o'clock, and then the 24-hour 6 o'clock. So if you go right here, so it'll go back up to 12. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Here we go. Let's do this way. Here we go. Now it should go back to AM. So now you're going into the 24-hour time. Now, if I wanted this to be 6 o'clock in military time, that's 1,800 hours. So I just cycle through, press and hold, and it goes up to 18. If I want to go back to regular 24-hour time, I just keep going till it goes past 24. Then it'll go to AM. There you go. And then I keep going back up till I find 6 p.m. And now I'm back where I started. So a really simple 24-hour setup if you want to use it that way. Let me actually show you the alarm real quick. So go up here, set the alarm. I mean, guys, it's super simple. If I want to turn on the hourly chime, there it is right there. If I want to actually turn on the alarm, there's the alarm. So now both of them are on. So it'll give me an hourly chime, obviously every hour. And then it'll also set off the alarm at 7, or I can turn them both off by pressing again. If I can find the button. There you go. Now everything is off. And then again, you go back to your regular time. So as you can see, it's showing 6 p.m. I'm in 12-hour time, not in 24-hour mode. And then the stopwatch is really self-explanatory. I mean, I can start it for you if you want. There's your stopwatch. Reset is over here. And then go back again. So that's it. I mean, no sensors, no automatic calendar, no solar, no atomic timekeeping, no timer. It's a really, really simple watch, guys. This would probably be one of the most perfect beaters on the planet. It's only $25, so you don't really care what happens to it. It's plenty, water resistant for the pool, washing your hands, whatever. You obviously never want to take this in like a steam situation, like in the shower where it's super hot because the steam can get past the seals and stuff and ruin your watch. But just, regular, taking a bath or, again, going to the pool, going to the lake, going to the river, going to the ocean, doesn't make a difference. But you just don't want you want to keep these watches. Any watch, actually, you want to keep, out of steam. Water is fine, but steam can actually, penetrate the case. So, that's it. All right, let me show you the strap. So there's your strap. You can see it says Maritac, and that means titanium right there. Hope that's in focus. All right, there you go. So you go like this. And this is a tight fit, by the way. So you have to push a little bit, push and pull just a little bit. All right. And there's your case back right there. And what does it say? It says water resist, 50 meters. It tells you what battery to use right down there. Code, what CR20 something, something, something. It's got the little, the seahorse right there, logo. And then it tells you it's 5 atmospheres water resistant. Is that right? Is that what it says? Yep, 5 atmospheres. It doesn't say where it's made. It says nothing else about the watch, nothing about the manufacturer, nothing, there's nothing about the movement side. Now, this isn't like a G-Shock, guys, where this thing is super tough or you could just beat the heck out of it. It's not a G-Shock, so kind of get that out of your brain. I mean, it's a tough watch, but, it is not as tough as a G-Shock by far. So don't think, you can give this the same abuse as a G-Shock watch because it's just not going to take it. But for your everyday use, everyday needs, this is going to be fantastic. And again, maybe the perfect beater out there. Let me go ahead and try this thing on real quick. All right, guys, there you go. Again, a big watch, man. I really like this orange too, by the way. And I'll show you all these other colors. And another thing, each one of these has a protector on it that you could just peel off. Each one of those comes with a protector from the factory on the crystal. And obviously, I think you saw it on the case underneath. So make sure you peel. If you buy one of these, make sure you peel off that protective film on top. I guess you can leave it on if you want, but there is a protective film on top. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing off. Let's kill the studio light, kill the monitors. Let's check out this EL backlight, which I think you're going to like. All right. Can't remember which button it was. Is it down here? Yep, there it is. There you go. Now, you don't get the option of, 1 to 3 seconds like you do with a G-Shock. It's just a set duration. It looks like about 3 seconds to me. Yeah, that looks like about 3 seconds. But, I mean, it's plenty visible. Really nice. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. Let me know what y'all think of these things. In fact, before I do that, let me show you the other colors real quick. All right, so there's the blue. Really like a royal blue. Obviously, here's the black. You can see the black. There's the black. Here's the military green. See what that looks like? Yeah, like an olive drab green, OD green. And then here is one of the new batches, the gray. And there's the gray. All right. Cool. All right. So there are those. And I think I already showed you what came in there. Yeah, extra spring bars in the manual. So tell me what y'all think of this thing, man. I mean, I really do think this is, might be the perfect beater, because you're not spending enough money where if you care, if something happens to it, you're not really going to care. But it feels really durable. I mean, it feels great. Obviously, it's supposed to, it's a take on a G Square. But I mean, I like it. I mean, I actually like this watch a lot. I love the price. It's funny because if this is supposed to be a tactical watch, I wouldn't think they would polish the pushers. I think they would make the pushers like a matte finish or maybe some sort of knurling or something. I wouldn't think these pushers should be polished. Just an observation. Anyway, so again, tell me what y'all think of these things. As usual, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description field for you so you can check these things out. They're on CountyComm's website for $24.95. Again, they also come in another limited run of gray and blue. And I'll put that link down there as well. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do that. And I'd love to know y'all's thoughts on these things. I've got so much stuff coming up, it's ridiculous. So make sure you stay tuned. And until then, I will see y'all in the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.